हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम बैक टू सीपी ट्यूटोरियल्स। सो बहुत दिनों बाद मैं वीडियो क्रिएट कर रहा हूँ। एक्चुअली आई वाजंट फीलिंग वेल, so before moving to problem I would like to move to sponsorship part, so we won't get disturbed in between the solutions. So this video is sponsored by Newton School, whose link is given in the description box. So in this video I am going to discuss problem C, my solution idea, and it's an excellent problem because it involves various concepts. So now I would like to move to our problem. So hope that my screen is visible. So this is problem named card game. So it is involved on cards. So consider a game with n cards, right? Consider a game with n cards where n is even. So n is always even, and each card has a number written on it between 1 and n. So each card, like there are n cards and n numbers. So as you can see that all the numbers or all the cards will have unique number written on it. So all numbers on the cards are different. We say that a card with number x is stronger than a card with number y if x is greater than y. So when card is stronger if its value is greater than, so let's say that I have 5 and you have 7, then you have a stronger card than me because my card value is less than yours. So now it is given that there are two players, Alex and Boris, plays this game. So, and in the beginning each of them receives exactly n by 2 cards. So let's say that n equal to 8. Let's, for example, I will start with, so Alex will get 4 cards, that is n by 2, and that's why n was given even, and Boris will also get 4 cards. Now there is one rule, right? So let's say there are rounds of game. On a player's turn, two players, Alex and Boris, in the beginning of them, then they take turns. Alex goes first, then Boris, then Alex again, and so on. So who will play first? Alex. On a player's turn, he must play exactly one of his cards. Then if the opponent does not have any card stronger. So what are the rules given? That there will be multiple rounds. So let's say that there are n cards, and in each card, as you can see that Alex will put one card and Boris will put one card. So in one round, 2 cards will be put outside, right? So total number of rounds, how many rounds are possible? N by 2 rounds are possible. N by 2 rounds. How? Let's say that, let's consider example as we have discussed earlier. Let's say n equal to 8 and Alex has 1, 2, 3, 4 and Boris has 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's consider, or better to consider some other example. Let's say that Alex has 1, Boris has 2, then it has 3, it has 4, then he has 5, 6, 7 and 8. So now what is given? First, in round 1, who will take first turn? So Alex will take. So let's consider that Alex throw 1. Now what is optimal for Boris? So Boris will throw 2, right? Because he has to throw a stronger card. So now round 1 is finished and Boris has negotiated this round, right? Because if Alex has thrown 8, let's consider another example. Let's Alex threw 8 and Boris threw 7 or any other cards, then Boris will lose. So let's consider that 1 and 2. Now round 2 will start. And who will take turn this time? Now Boris will take first turn. So let's consider that 1, 2 after 2. He will throw card number 3. Now for optimal case, Alex will throw 4. Now in round 3, who will throw first card? Now Alex. So he will throw 5, and to negotiate this, Boris has to throw 6. Now in round 4, again, who will throw first card? Boris will throw first card. So he will throw 7 and 8. And now every move is negotiated. So this is draw condition. So this was the problem given. Now what you will have to tell? You can distribute total number of cards. Let's say you have n cards. You have n cards. And Alex will get n by 2 cards. And Boris will get n by 2 cards. Right? Then what is the number of possible ways to distribute such card? Total number of ways, n choose n by 2, right? This will be total number of possible distributions, right? Now this is total possible distribution. Then there will be, for Alex I am considering, so there will be winning, false, there will be draw, and he will lose. So if you consider for Alex, we have automatically got Boris condition, because if Alex lose, then Boris win, right? And if the game ends in draw, then Alex and Boris both end with draw, right? So now first we will consider draw case. So let's say that we have n cards. Let's for example take, again I will taking n equal to 8, right? Now let's consider that Alex has card number 8 and Boris, let's say he has some other card and Boris has 4 other cards. Now you can clearly see that in round 1 Alex will throw 8 and he will win easily, because 8 is the biggest number, right? So to negotiate this, Alex must not have 8. So who will have 8? Boris will have 8, right? And for this Alex will have 7, right? So if Alex throws 7, then Boris will throw 8. Why I am considering 7? Let's consider this 6. Let's say Boris has 8 and he has 6. He does not have 7, means that Boris has 7. But in the first round, let's say that Alex threw 6, then Boris will throw 8, and next time Boris will throw 7 and he will win. So it won't end in draw. So what will be the case, possible case? Right? First Alex will throw 7, then Boris will throw 8, then he will throw 5. You have guessed it right. Then he will throw 6. Now these two get negotiated, right? Then his turn will come and he will have, let's say he throw a smaller number, let's say 3, right? Now to negotiate this, he will have to throw 4, and now again Boris will get his turn, so he will throw 1 and he will throw 2. In rest of the other case, you can see that, let's say if you don't divide this way, then you will see that either Alex or Boris will win. So this is the draw case, and you have guessed it right that you can see in test example, let's say that total number of draw will be 1, right? Now we know that there was n choose n by 2 total possibility. One is draw. Now Alex win and some number of games, let's say y Boris win. So let's say that if I get x, if I know x, then we can easily know y. How? Because we know total number of possibility, let's consider it as z, and there is one draw and x games Alex win. So 1 plus x plus y equal to z, right? Actually we won't need this condition, but I am simply explaining, right? So if we know that z and x, z minus 1 minus x, then we will easily get y. Now consider Lx winning. And here I am going to use simple recursive, or let's say I won't use recursive, but I will give you logic. So it is classical example, as I have stated that it is very good problem. So it involves modulus operation, permutation, one-liner DP concept, permutation, because you have to find n choose n by 2, or let's say n choose 2, anything you have to find. For this you have to find factorial, and what you will have to find, as you can see that there is modulus given, prime number is given. You can see that big number is prime number 9 and something like that. So here you will need modular inverse, and here and again what you will need, binary exponentation. So it will involve various concepts. You can, if you don't know how to find permutation, you can see Geeks for Geeks or any other website to get permutation. From there you can see these various concepts: binary exponentation, factorial, modular inverse. This is a standard way of finding permutation. So now, and there is one more thing involved, some concept of game theory. So it is excellent concept. This problem involved excellent concepts. So now I would like to move to our solution. Let's say that Lx win condition. Lx wins. So let's say that Lx is going to win and total number of cards is n. Let's say n equal to 8. Now what is the condition when Lx will win? So let's say Lx has 8. Lx will get 4 cards and Boris will get 4 cards. But let's consider that simple example. Let's Lx wins, Lx get number 8. And what are total number of possibility to get this configuration? So as you can see that there are 7 cards and you have to choose 3 or 4 on this side, 4 on this side, or 3 on this side. So this will be n minus 1 choose n by 2 minus 1, right? Because we have given 8 to Lx, right? So in this case Lx will win. So this is Lx win configuration. But is this the only possible case? No, there will be multiple cases. So let's say that this is biggest number Lx has. Biggest number, Lx got biggest number. Consider this importantly. Listen to this biggest number. I'm considering biggest number of all this, of all the remaining. Like remaining here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So biggest number Lx has got, right? 8. So this is for 8. But there will be condition. There will be case that he has not got biggest number. So Boris will get biggest number, right? And here is Lx. So Lx has not got biggest number, but Boris has got, because we have already considered biggest number Lx has got. So this case will consider all the cases that Lx has biggest number. So we have to count remaining cases. So there will be a case that either it is present with Lx, like biggest number is present with Lx, or biggest number is present with Boris, right? So consider that it is. So now what Lx will get, because Lx is taking first turn. So to compensate this, Lx must get 7. Why Lx will get 7? As you can see in draw case, right? How we have put 7. Let's say if you haven't put 7 and 7 will also be here with Boris, then Boris will win. But we are considering Lx case. Then Lx must have 7, right? Why I am considering, if you have forgot, then I am considering that, let's say that he has 8 and 7 and he has 5 and 6. So let's say he has started with 5 and it negotiated 8. but again Boris will start with 7 and Boris will win. So that's why I'm considering that 7 is with Alex. Now after one game, right, one round is completed and this is configuration 7 and 8. Now you can see that Boris is our first player. Boris is our first player, and like in next round Boris is, and we have numbers left as 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? So isn't it similar to game that started, let's say the game start with n equal to 6 and Boris will start playing. So it is similar that when Alex will win if Boris will lose with n minus 2 numbers left. Or better to say that when Alex will win, let's say that there was initially n, then either give biggest number to Alex, then he will win, or not give biggest to Boris. And second biggest to Alex. That we have considered. Or we can also say that, let's say we have n minus 2 numbers, like we are starting with n minus 2 and our first player, that was Boris, because first player in that round, first round was Alex, but after one round first player will become Boris, and we want first player to lose, right? That's when our first player, that is Alex, will win. So what are the case? Biggest number with Alex, plus n minus 2 numbers, and first player loses. So this is game theory, right? First player, so that let's say we know that first player there is, let's say n equal to 2, right? Then when Alex will win, let's consider first player. First player is Alex, and second player, I am changing the name, first player and second player. So let's say if n equal to 2, then if first player has 2, then he has 1, right? And when he will lose, first player will lose. Will he lose? No, because he will overcompensate, right? It will compensate. Let's say n equal to 4. Then first player, when first player win, let's say he has 4 and any number, let's say 1 2 3, any of these 1 2 3. So there are 4 possible cases. Now consider he does not have 4, right? So he has 3, he has 4, right? Now what you can see that, now you can see that first player become, now after one round, what you can see that number are left as 1 and 2, right? And he is our first player. This is our first player. Now our first player has changed in next round, but we want our second player to win. So when second player will win, first player have to lose. So what is loss when n equal to n minus 2, right? So now I am creating table. As you can see that it is initially given 2 4 6 8. I think that you have got the logic. So 2 4 6 8, and this is first player and this is second player, right? Draw will always be 1. Draw is always 1. You can see that 2 4 6 8, and plus first player has been 1 time. First player has been here you can see that first player has won 1 time and 0 time. Second player has won. So second player has won means that first player has lost. Now what I can do? We can give, right? There are 4, so 4 will be here, and rest from the rest of these 3. So 3C1 plus second player win, right? And you can calculate the loss here. How you can calculate loss? Because we know draw, total possible cases, and number of win. So you can easily calculate number of loss from here, right? Now you can see that 3C1 plus 0 will give 3, and this is 2. This you will get 2 by calculating. Now what I will do? There is, we know that first player has got 6, then he will win. So 5C2 plus how many game he has lost? 2, right? And we'll get some value here. How we are getting? Total minus draw and number of win. Number of win is this, so this will give 12, right? This is 12, and this will give me 7. I'm considering that you will calculate that value. So this is 7, right? Now for 8, what I will get? So 8 divided to 4. So we have 7 number left. 7 n minus 1 7C3 plus this one 7. So 7C3 is 35 plus 7, you will get 42. So this will become 42. So now I would like to summarize. So let's say you know that n minus 2. Let's say you have given n minus 2. Sorry, you have given n equal to some value, n equal to 8. So if you are n equal to 8, you know n minus 2 values, like total number of win, total number of win. Let's say we are creating a DP array, right? So what I have to do? n minus 1 for winning LX win का condition कितना होगा? LX win n minus 1 C n by 2 minus 1, right? Plus loss of game n minus 2. So you can see that from here you are getting, this is constant value, this will you will get calculate, and this is some recursion, right? So from here, like here you have to calculate permutation, this thing. So LX win we have got, LX draw, as we have discussed earlier, is always 1, and total case was n choose n by 2, right? So LX loss, you will get LX total minus LX win minus LX draw. So we'll create a table like pre-processing table for n equal to 60, n is 60 given. So from there you can easily then you can, from there, let's say we have table in order of constant time, you will get the value. So I hope that you understand the video. This is little bit complex problem, so if you haven't understood, then I would like to tell you that you have to watch 2-3 times at least, so to understand that. Or if you have understood, then please like the video and comment that I have understood. Actually it takes lot of effort to create such video. Actually it's I know that this is a hard problem and involve very various concepts. So thank you very much for watching the video. See you next video. Bye bye.